everybody, and welcome back to Witchy Wednesday. I'm Maddie, and today on Witchy Wednesday, I kind of want to do another chit-chat video with you guys about, I heard this term from another YouTuber here that called it the Broom Closet, and coming out of the Broom Closet, kind of telling people that you are a witch or what you believe in. And I absolutely loved that term. The minute I heard it, I thought of it instantly as like the perfect term to describe where I was in my practice and where I was in my stage of belief. Because there's always that like stigma of when you believe something and for a while you didn't really have anything that you fully believed in, and then you kind of go gung-ho all for it something, and then you're kind of like in this limbo of, do you tell everybody or do you wait until you're a little bit more sure of what you're doing, in a sense? And I definitely spent a lot of time where I didn't really use even the term witch or witchcraft or Wicca or any of that. I didn't really use any of that terminology. I just used it as like the universe, and then I believed in the universe. But the Broom Closet is kind of where it's like that stage of where like who you tell and who you don't tell. And when you're having conversations with people, do you mention, oh yeah, on the full moon I took my crystals out for a walk. I put all my crystals outside on the full moon, so they got charged by the full moon. Like, oh yeah, I read tarot. Like, do you tell everybody that? And there's always this level of like, what do you tell people and what do you not tell people? And I definitely share my tarot and my crystals a lot more than I do the term and the study of witch, of that study, of that religion, of that acknowledgement. I'm definitely at the stage, I mean, I'm obviously telling the universe right now, I'm telling YouTube, but I definitely tell the like tarot and crystals, and I've posted them on Instagram, shameless plug, but like I've definitely shown that side of myself a little bit more, not as much. I do like, well, every once in a while I'll do like where people can pull a card on for tarot on Instagram, or I'll post like my weekly or my monthly spread, and that way people can kind of see what I'm doing. I've got a couple people that have actually like had me read for them my work. Actually, it's very, very amazing. Where I work, a lot of people know that I read tarot. I've made it very open that I read tarot, and I've because I feel like that's a little bit less of like a ooh kind of thing, like, oh, okay. And I, crystals, I have a crystal on my desk, but I don't talk about it fully. Like, there's maybe 5 people that actually know what it is, and, and everyone else just thinks it's a rock on my desk, which is cool. Like, that's awesome. Like, it's just decoration. I mean, people have Funko Pops on their desk, and I have a crystal. Like, it's acceptable decoration. But I think, like, I have Catholic nun. I have Catholic nun in my family. I have a Catholic nun in my family. Like, I'm not going to sit and have a conversation about religion with someone who is that strongly in their religion. I would never do that. And even my own parents, like, I don't even know if my parents are watching this, but like, we believe in different things, but also some of the same things, and that's okay. Like, that's the whole point of having your own self. You learn the good, and you learn all of these amazing things from your family. You learn how to be a good person, hopefully, and how to do everything in life, and how to be who you are from your parents, or your grandparents or your guardians or whoever raised you. You learn those things from them, but you are eventually learning things on your own, and you do eventually kind of want to make your own statements and your own political views and your own religious views, and you have that time in your life when you begin to think of those things. And it took me a long time to kind of even tell my parents where I was at in my religion base, because I will do a whole separate video based on why I don't like church. So you guys will see a whole video on that, but I didn't like that as a child. So I didn't go to church. I didn't want to go to church. I didn't want to do any of those things. I didn't want to sit and listen to that kind of stuff. And I never really got into any sort of like Sunday school or Bible study or any of that, because to me, I read that and it didn't feel real. It just felt like something, like, I don't know, maybe, sure. But when I think of the universe and I think of where I am with, the ground and the elements and the universe around me, I feel more connected to that, and that is completely fine. but I wouldn't ever sit and have a conversation like this with someone who was very set in stone minded on their belief. I wouldn't do that. That would make absolutely no sense, to have a conversation with someone who I know to a fact doesn't know that a lot of the Catholic holidays are based around pagan holidays, but why bring that up in a conversation? Why talk about that? I wear some jewelry that's a little bit more towards the, I've got crystals and I've got all this stuff and I wear it, and would I wear it there with them? Would I wear it with the family that's super religious? No. And if they ask me to go to church with them, I have gone to church with them. I don't like it. I go because it's respectful. Because I think that is where you learn to respect your family. You learn to be okay with, that's what they want to do, that's what they want to believe in, so I will respect that and I'll go with them, and I will, I might not enjoy every part of it, but there might be something that clicks and I think, oh, okay. So to kind of wrap this up, to kind of explain to you guys, like, it's okay if you're in that stage where you are believing something and you're not ready to tell everyone about it. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay to be in the broom closet, to be a little bit more hidden about your religion or about the things that you believe in, because they're yours. They're not anybody else's. It's your belief. It's where you are as a person. And that's the whole point. The whole point is to believe in whatever you want to believe in. And if you believe in dragons, you believe in dragons. And I don't see the point of arguing with you. And I think that's where I am when it comes to having conversations with people, is that I'm absolutely willing to talk about this. I read books about Wicca and witchcraft and, the word witch and feminine power and goddess and all of that, but I don't believe in all of it. I believe in parts of it, and that's okay. That's where I am. But do I share that with everyone? So the internet knows, but do I share it with all of my family? No. I'm not going to sit and explain this to everyone, because not everyone will ever understand. And some people will think I'm a devil worshiper when I'm not. There's no devil. I'm not a devil. I don't, why would I do that? Why that's not who I am. People know that about me, but yet that's what they would assume with that term, with, the moon and with all the crystals and the tarot cards, and that could be looked at as negative. And I would rather just keep those things quiet and just nod and not argue. Everyone's got their own things. It's whether you believe, whether you're pro-choice, pro-life, I don't know, there's other ones, pro-guns, not guns, not for guns, whatever you are, you will always find someone to argue with you. And sometimes it's better off to just keep your mouth shut and just listen. And they can go on and on and on about what they believe in, but whenever you're ready is when you can talk about it with your family or with your friends or your coworkers or random strangers in bookstores. It's when you're ready to talk about those things, and I think it's acceptable. So let me know in the comments down below whether or not where you guys are at in your stage of your practice. Are you guys fully out and open, everybody knows? Are you do you have certain family members that you don't talk about it with, kind of like how I am? Are you a little bit more open with your friends versus your family? Let me know. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button for more Witchy Wednesdays. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful, fabulous, fantastic, magical day. Bye, guys.